detailed approach in 2K22. The players on the court have always mattered, but this year there's an added emphasis on the personnel that scouts, trains, and coaches them. Plus, the W is back and better than ever. In 2K22, you can solidify your status as a WNBA legend or compete online against opposing.
So much activity in Canada's largest city, Toronto, a world-class location for tonight's broadcast. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allie.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton are in the backcourt. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. Kim Birch is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Dragic in at the 1. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant, a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, B.A., teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
So Cleveland will get first possession. Substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Birch. MP comes in for Siakam. Barnes, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Trent in for Dragic.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Rubio passes to Love. Van Vliet against Rubio. Here's Love. Oh, good D by Boucher.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. And no good. And it's Cleveland the other way.
And he's coming off a breakout season. Fred Van Vliet is now at times a #1 scoring option. His improvement year to year has been something to watch.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Outside Rubio. Outside for Sexton. There's the triple. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Pass to Markkanen. Tries to snap the cold streak. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Sexton. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter here. And he gets the bucket.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Van Vliet, the pass to MP. And stolen by Sexton. Pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And so it's Cleveland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a lot of work still ahead, but Colin Sexton says his focus is on continued development.
I know that. I'll have to continue to work.
Hey, control. changes here for the Raptors. Birch, he's checked in for Achua. MP comes in for Boucher. And it's Anunoby in for Barnes.
At the line for one.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Van Fleet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. OG Anunoby out there with MP. And it's Birch in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And there's the call on Ken Birch. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
It's Markkanen with the drive. Pass to Okoro. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Here's MP. Another shot. That shot off the mark. And Cleveland the other way now. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Here's Allen. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. To the middle. MP against Markkanen. Here's MP. And the deficit down inside single digits. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Sexton, that's good.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown, and quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
To the inside. It's stolen by Garland. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Cleveland. Colin Sexton at the line for 2.
A free throw good from Sexton. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just 4 seconds left in the second period. From deep 3-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive. Toronto ends up going with a new group. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
And that one misses.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Mobley out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Mobley's got 8 points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Down low. Here's MP. And the layup is good. Well, when you look at Mobley's collegiate stat line, blocks definitely jump out at you. He averaged almost 3 a game.
Well, B.A., he obviously knows how to use all of his reach, but I'm sure he'll have to make some adjustments to be as effective here in the NBA.
Here's Sexton. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now Rubio looking for his first basket, still in this one. Achua against Love. Outside Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Love. Over Trent. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
The awareness of the clock. Kevin Love keeping tabs on it. Releases the ball in time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. MP no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Rubio passes to Sexton. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 5 assists in the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Yuta Watanabe out there with MP. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Precious Achua. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
On offense, MP has been locked in. Just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Garland, the pass to Love. Here's Rubio. No good from outside. Toronto trailing. MP with it. Here's Achua. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Love. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Rubio. Oh, he tries a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Barnes with it to take the lead. And the Raptors another 3.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters. They come through in those positions.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. MP, the pass to Dragic. MP against Rubio. MP left side. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Rubio. Pass to Markkanen. The 3 from Okoro. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. To the paint. It's stolen by Garland. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here he goes. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Now Dragic. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Look at MP playing hard. No matter the circumstances, he's always ready to deliver.
Cleveland calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him.
So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
On, Coach.
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Yeah, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is dead. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly.
We hope you're enjoying the game and you're watching the season premiere of NBA 2K TV. Next up, how has gameplay changed in NBA 2K22? We asked gameplay director Mike Wang. Welcome back, gameplay director Mike Wang. Congratulations on the launch of NBA 2K22. We're so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
My first question, what are you most excited about for
The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is GA. It's all.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. So the next starting five. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Irving at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Khem Birch is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Dragic in at the point. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Van Vliet outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Birch kicks to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Pass. He's checked in for the Raptors. Trent comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Nets, Paul. Millsap's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Stolen by Durant. Driving to the basket. And then Durant with the dunk.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Raptors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Back to Dragic. Shot to stop the run, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing, rising up to block shot.
And there it is for him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Back to Anunoby. And Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
For 3. And the Nets, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Trent. Back to Dragic. To the inside. MP. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Not allowing the contact to hold him back. MP, authoritative inside.
Harden the pass. To Durant. Going inside. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Siakam finds MP. Knocks it loose. A rebound by the Nets. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll return shortly. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard.
Now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. MP comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Dragic in for Trent. Then for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Siakam is out there with MP. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Siakam, right side. Back to MP. Van Vliet outside. And the pass to Dragic. 5 on the clock. Over Irving. And the Raptors miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
He's off on the first.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
Van Vliet outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Siakam against KD. On the wing, Harden. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2.
Coming on the floor
for the Raptors, Chris Boucher's checked in for Kem Birch. MP comes in for Pascal Siakam. Watanabe's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Goran Dragic. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Setting the floor for the Nets. Paul Millsap out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, then it's Mills, and it's Brown into the 3 spot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends MP to the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And Toronto making a change here. Flynn's checked in.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Brown against Boucher. And Boucher sends it back. Fast break, here they come. And MP with the basket on the assist by Flynn. MP's got 9.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Right side, Griffin. Here's Harden. Buries it down low. Harden's got 27.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Down low, Millsap with the steal. Here's Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. Didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Flynn. And the Nets making a change here as well. Irving's checked in. That free throw good from Brown.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's MP. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
It is always a good idea to pound it inside. MP forcing the issue that time, getting himself to the line.
And he sinks the second. Here is Harden. He's got 27. Outside Griffin. Pass to Millsap. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by Watanabe. Irving against Dragic. Pass to Trent. Millsap with the steal. Now Irving from deep 3-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Toronto right now, Barnes out there with MP. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Dragic. And it's Watanabe in at the shooting guard. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, but why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
They throw good. Siakam.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Pass to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And the Nets lead by 18.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
So the wing on the left. Dragic dishes to Embiid. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Millsap. Irving against Dragic. Irving passes to Harden. Millsap in the corner. Carries it from three-point range. Millsap's got 10 points in just the second half.
And, you know, Millsap is a decent threat from outside the arc, a credit to his hard work. You got to at least get a hand in his face from out there now.
From down low. MP, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The pass to Aldridge. Back to Harden. Millsap with it. 6 to shoot. The 3. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Raptors trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Harden inside the three-point line, and that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
MP passes to Anunoby. Back to MP. Left block shot on the way, and it's KD with the rebound. He dishes it to Irving. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And break in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the...
Half full or half empty. Hearts full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is dead. Half full or half empty. Hearts full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is deadly. What the f*** are they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some panties. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Half full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me. But you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me.